Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. Campaigning for second phase of Lok Sabha elections ends this evening. Polling in 97 constituencies on Thursday. Notification issued for sixth phase. Supreme Court refuses to consider BSP Chief Mayawati's plea against Election Commission's order barring her from campaigning for 48 hours. Apex Court issues notice to the centre for permitting Muslim women to enter mosques for prayers. In France, firefighters control raging blaze at 850-year-old Notre-Dame Cathedral in Paris. And in IPL Cricket, Kings 11 Punjab to take on Rajasthan Royals at Mohali this evening. Campaigning for the second phase of Lok Sabha elections ends this evening. 97 constituencies spread over 12 states and one union territory will go to polls in this phase on Thursday. All 39 constituencies of Tamil Nadu will go to polls in this phase. Other constituencies are 14 in Karnataka, 10 in Maharashtra, 8 in Uttar Pradesh, 5 each in Assam, Bihar and Odisha, 3 each in Chhattisgarh and West Bengal, 2 in Jammu and Kashmir and 1 each in Manipur, Tripura and Puducherry. As all the seats in Tamil Nadu are identified as expenditure sensitive, special efforts are being taken by the Election Commission to check money power. Here is a report from our correspondent.
Tamil Nadu has beaten its own record in terms of seizure of money during vehicle checks and IT raids during election time. So far, 135.41 crore rupees worth unaccounted money has been confiscated, besides 1,022 kilogram gold and 655 kilos silver. Meanwhile, the Election Commission has increased the number of sensitive booths in the state to 8,292, where additional security measures have been taken. ECI has taken all-out efforts to record maximum poll percentage this time in the high-stake election. Jai Singh, AR News, Chennai.
Meanwhile, electioneering is gaining momentum for the third phase, in which 115 constituencies across 12 states and 2 union territories will go to polls on the 23rd of this month. Senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi is addressing rallies in Odisha and Chhattisgarh today, while Congress President Rahul Gandhi is campaigning in Kerala. Addressing a public meeting at Sambalpur in Odisha, Mr. Modi said the people of the state are struggling with poverty ever since independence because Congress and BJD have been in power.
ये पहले की भ्रष्ट और कमजोर सरकारों का परिणाम है। आजादी के इतने वर्ष बाद भी संपन्न ओडिशा की जनता गरीब ही गरीब होती चली। आपके इस चौकीदार की सरकार ने ये व्यवस्था बनाई है कि सरकार अगर 100 पैसे भेजे तो पूरे 100 पैसे देश के गरीबों पर खर्च हो.
The Prime Minister said his government is moving ahead with the aim that every poor, disadvantaged, backward tribal family should have a pakka house by 2022. He also said if his party is voted to power, it will set up a fisheries ministry for the welfare of fishermen. The Congress president began his election campaign in Kerala, which will cover several districts, including his second constituency of Wayanad. Speaking in Pattanapuram, Mr. Gandhi said the money for Nyay scheme will come from corrupt businessmen and people. Mr. Gandhi said the Congress will make sure that those who have stolen money from people must pay back to people. On choosing Wayanad as his second constituency, Mr. Gandhi said,
"We want people to feel comfortable in this country, regardless of what religion they are, what community they come from, what language they speak. We want them to feel comfortable. We want them to be relaxed, and we want them to do their work, live their life how they please. And I chose Kerala because you are a very, very good example of this philosophy."
Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh filed his nomination papers in Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh today, which will go to polls in the fifth phase. 51 constituencies across 7 states will go to polls in this phase on the 6th of next month. More from our correspondent.
Prior to nomination, senior BJP leader and Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh reached party office and held a 2-kilometer-long road show. JDU leader K.C. Tyagi, BJP State President Dr. Mahendranath Pandey, senior leaders Dinesh Sharma, Keshav Maurya, Kalraj Mishra, Siddharthnath Singh and Sudhanshu Trivedi, along with thousands of party workers, were present in the road show, which started from party office in Hazratganj and ended at Collectorate. In 2014, Rajnath Singh shifted from Ghaziabad to Lucknow and won the seat by a margin of around 3 lakh votes. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
In Rajasthan, 45 candidates have so far filed nominations for 12 Lok Sabha seats going to polls in the fifth phase. BJP leader and Information and Broadcasting Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore filed his nomination from Jaipur rural constituency today. Our correspondent has filed this report.
13 Lok Sabha seats are going to poll and 115 candidates are in fray under fourth phase. Now, election campaign is getting intense day by day. Senior leader Prakash Javadekar, Vasundhara Raje, Sudhanshu Trivedi are campaigning for BJP. On the other hand, Congress leader Ashok Gehlot, Sachin Pilot and Avinash Pandey are addressing public rallies. Top leaders of both BJP and Congress are scheduled to address public meetings at various places in the state in coming days. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
Notification for the sixth phase was issued today. 59 constituencies spread over 7 states will go to polls in this phase on the 12th of next month. 7th-phase polling was announced for the 543-member Lok Sabha. A voter turnout of 69.43% was recorded in the first phase. Counting of votes for all the phases will be taken up on the 23rd of May. The Supreme Court today refused to consider BSP Chief Mayawati's plea challenging the Election Commission's 48-hour ban on her campaign. The Apex Court expressed satisfaction over the poll body's action against leaders making hate speeches. A bench, headed by Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi, asked Mayawati's counsel to file a separate appeal against the poll panel's order. The bench made it clear that no further order was required for now. The Election Commission yesterday imposed a nationwide campaign ban on Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath for 72 hours and on Union Minister Maneka Gandhi and Mayawati for 48 hours from today for their communal remarks. A 72-hour campaign ban has also been imposed on Samajwadi Party's Azam Khan for his derogatory remarks against his rival BJP candidate Jaya Prada. The Congress has accused Prime Minister Narendra Modi of falsifying his election affidavit. Talking to media in New Delhi, party spokesperson Pawan Kheda claimed that information in the public domain and a PIL in the Supreme Court has raised questions on a piece of land in Gandhinagar that is allegedly owned by Mr. Modi. In Maharashtra, election officials have asked production houses of 2 Hindi TV serials accused of espousing the BJP-led government's schemes to get politically influential content vetted by them before it is telecast. In an order, Maharashtra's additional Chief Electoral Officer Dilip Shinde said the production houses should get politically influential content checked by election officials. He said, going by the content aired, it is evident that it is a violation of the Model Code of Conduct. The producers of television serials Bhabhi Ji Ghar Pe Hai and Tujhse Hai Rabta have been asked to remove the content that was deemed to benefit prospects of a political party. The Congress had taken objection to characters in the 2 TV serials, praising government schemes. In Bihar, the Income Tax Department has seized over 1 crore 50 lakh rupees cash and a huge quantity of gold and diamond jewellery from multiple residential complexes of Chairperson of Muzaffarpur District Board, Indra Devi. Sources said the raid was conducted after getting information that illegal cash has been kept to lure the voters. The IT department has also seized several documents of immovable properties worth crores of rupees.
News Services Division of All India Radio is broadcasting a special live program, Janadesh 2019, on the developments related to the general elections 2019.
Tune in to the FM Gold channel of AIR from 4:05 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. every day till the announcement of results to listen to this special program.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts.
अब धोखा नहीं खाएंगे, कांग्रेस सरकार लाएंगे।
सरकार वैसी आए जो सबको देने जाए, न्याय हो, उन्नति हो, न्याय हो, प्रगति हो, न्याय, किसान पाए, हर नौजवान पाए, रोजगार लाए, मिटा दे नफरत, प्यार लाए। अन्याय मिटाने के लिए उठा मैं एक तूफान हूँ, मैं ही तो हिंदुस्तान हूँ, अब होगा न्याय, मैं ही तो हिंदुस्तान हूँ, अब होगा न्याय।
The Supreme Court today issued notice to the centre and asked it to respond on a petition seeking permission for Muslim women to enter mosques to offer prayers. A bench headed by Justice S.A. Bobde told the council appearing for the petitioners that it will hear the matter because of the Apex Court's judgment in the Sabrimala temple case. In the petition, a couple has sought the Apex Court's direction to declare as illegal and unconstitutional the practice of prohibiting the entry of Muslim women into mosques to offer prayers. During the hearing, the bench also sought to know from the petitioners' counsel as to whether Muslim women were allowed to enter a mosque in foreign countries. The Supreme Court today refused to stay the Madras High Court order quashing criminal prosecution against Congress leader P. Chidambaram's son Karti and his wife Nalini in an alleged black money case. A bench headed by Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi also sought responses from Nalini and Karti on an appeal of the Income Tax Department against the order. The issue relates to alleged non-disclosure of overseas assets and bank accounts held by Chidambaram's wife, his son and daughter-in-law. Civil Aviation Minister Suresh Prabhu has called for a review of issues related to the struggling Jet Airways, including rising fares and flight cancellations. In a tweet, Mr. Prabhu also asked the Civil Aviation Secretary to take necessary steps to protect the rights and safety of passengers. He called for working with all stakeholders for their well-being. Jet Airways is grappling with acute financial crunch and is operating less than 10 planes, besides temporarily suspending international operations. In France, a raging fire that tore through the Notre-Dame Cathedral in central Paris has been controlled. Firefighters managed to save the 850-year-old Gothic building's main stone structure, including its two towers, but the spire and roof collapsed. French President Emmanuel Macron expressed relief and vowed to rebuild the cathedral, described as the soul of the nation. Around 400 firefighters battled into the night to control the flames, declaring in the early hours today that it was partially extinguished but completely under control. The cause of the blaze was not immediately clear, but the cathedral had been undergoing intense restoration work, which the fire service said could be linked to the blaze. The U.S. Department of State has advised its citizens to reconsider their travel to Pakistan. It has asked their citizens not to travel to restive Balochistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Pakistan-occupied areas of Jammu and Kashmir, as it has identified these places as the most dangerous areas due to terror attacks. The Sensex and the Nifty today logged robust gains to hit record highs in afternoon trade. The Sensex of the Bombay Stock Exchange climbed 341 points, or 0.88%, to trade above the 39,000 mark at 39,247 in the intraday trade a short while ago. The Nifty at the National Stock Exchange also gained 88 points, or 0.75%, to 11,778. In IPL Cricket, Kings 11 Punjab will take on Rajasthan Royals at Mohali today. The match will begin at 8 in the evening. Both teams are currently in the bottom half of the 8-team points table, while Punjab is 5th with 8 points, Rajasthan is 7th with 4 points. Royal challengers Bangalore are at the bottom. The table is led by defending champions Chennai Super Kings. And now, before we close, the headlines once again. Campaigning for second phase of Lok Sabha elections ends this evening, polling in 97 constituencies on Thursday. Notification issued for sixth phase. Supreme Court refuses to consider BSP Chief Mayawati's plea against Election Commission's order barring her from campaigning for 48 hours. Apex Court issues notice to the centre for permitting Muslim women to enter mosques for prayers. In France, firefighters control raging blaze at 850-year-old Notre-Dame Cathedral in Paris. And in IPL Cricket, Kings 11 Punjab to take on Rajasthan Royals at Mohali this evening. And with that, we end the midday news.